What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 9 of our Hoogstraten save. Today's a big day. Today's going to be our first youth intake of this save. So I'm looking forward to it. The Belgium intakes can take place anywhere between the mid March to mid April. We're here, you can see, first game, March 2nd. That's today. So this could be a really long episode if we get unlucky and get to the end of April or mid April. But it is what it is. If this is a long episode, then it's a long episode. We'll see. But I really want to get the youth intake in. I'm recording a few videos ahead because I'm going to be on vacation. So I really wanted to get the youth intake in before I leave. So I'm really excited. But let's go ahead. Let's get into our first game here today against Dessel. This is a big game. We play all of the teams around us that are fighting for that second spot, Lokeren, Temps, Union de Moor, and Dessel. We still play all of them so far this year. So a game like today is a huge, huge game. It's so important. So we got to go full strength. That means Tony Chinty will come back in. Newton had a good first game. Second game, he struggled a little bit. But other than that, it's going to be the same lineup we normally go with, as strong as possible. Newton does continue to keep his spot on the bench, though. So let's see how we get going here against Dessel. This is a huge, huge game. We're in great form. They're in great form. So bend, don't break. Let's see what happens here. First highlight of the game will start with Dismal. Throw in to Brandt. Deflected away a couple times. Lowers picks it back up, though. It's Mbai. Looks for follow, but it goes back to Ibrahim Mbai, and he gets a goal. Puts Dessel in behind already. Doing a little jig there as well, because why not? But Ibrahim Mbai looking for follow to tee him up. Doesn't quite happen. He gets it back and just whips one to the far post. Look at this. Looking for Mbai. De Wilde gets the block, but Mbai puts Hoogstraten up 1-0, 15 minutes on the clock. Big, big game, big, big goal. A few minutes after that, they start with the ball, but it's won back, and Tilburgs has it. Looking for Brandt, but it's given away. Tilburgs wins it right back again. And Brandt gives it away once again. And that's halftime. 1-0 Hoogstraten. Ibrahim Mbai getting himself a goal early on, 15th minute. Quite an even game. Both Dessel could have scored themselves, but Guzman's done decently well. Got a few good defensive contributions, but we'll get into the second half. Hopefully we can extend this lead, keep the win, and move on, get our way into those promotion spots, number 2. Owusu, man, is challenging Mbai for the golden boot so far this season. Looking back stick towards Owusu, does brilliantly well there from Van Duren, but it's kept in. It's back to Verbeek. Verbeek plays it in towards Owusu, and William Owusu gets himself a goal, his 21st goal of the season. I was just talking about how we need to be careful with him because he's challenging Mbai for the goal, for the golden boot, and he gets himself on the score sheet here today. Draw Dessel level early into the second half. Verbeek gets it, plays it in. Not much can do. Double deflection. Kusterman's probably, if he would have just stood up, would have hit him a little bit more, but it gets in there. We got to turn it up now. And right from not far long after the restart, Verheyen has a throw in, plays it towards the back stick, towards Chinty, but Gilad has it covered, but it's out for a goal kick. Miltz to Kashmi, brilliant block there from Van Duren. Newton will take it forward now. Follow. Looking in midfield towards Tilburgs, looking to go all the way across towards the Lowers, does not get there. The passing of our midfield is really letting us down this season. Deanda now to Awua. He plays in towards Kashmi. Facial Kashmi gets Dessel in front. 75 minutes on the clock. Dessel leads 2-1. Kashmi, I believe, scored in the first game against us, and I believe he just done so as well. And this one could be the winner. Have to go more attacking now. Ball will be played all the way back towards Koosmans as we approach stoppage time here at the end of the game. He will go long looking for Strauff. Does not quite get there. Miltz now has it. Out wide to Kashmi. Looking centrally, Verheyen wins it back now. Strauff plays it back towards Groeneveld. 4 minutes added on. We approach the 90. We are in the 91st minute. It's Groeneveld now. Out to Verheyen. To Lauwers now. Brilliantly tackled, but Lauwers will retain possession. Van den Vel. Boots. De Smoel. Looking. Setting up on the back stick. It's in by. It's off the bar. It's clipped off the bar. That was a chance to bring Hoogstraten level. Does not happen. That will be full time. Dessel get the lead. Get the win. Hoogstraten took the lead through Ibrahim Mbaye, but Dessel, William Owusu, Faisal Kashmi getting the goals. They probably deserved the win. They definitely deserved the win looking at the XG, but kind of heartbroken. It hurts. That was a big, big chance for us to really put ourselves in pole position to get promoted, but doesn't look like it's going to happen. We will see what happens after this now. There we go. Viggo Knudsen, after his first couple games of senior football, I decided to go ahead and give him a contract. He was on a youth contract, so got that really good potential, and he's got some stats that I really like. So I wanted to go ahead and actually get him a proper contract, see if his value would go up any. But it really does emphasize the point of we need money. If somebody wants to come buy him, they're going to have to pay some money for him. But we're here, March 8th, really close to playing Knock. This is a game we have to win. You see we're 2 points behind Union Namur, Dessel, and Lokeren Temps. We have better goal difference than all of them. So we need to win this game, and we really need to put our foot down and get goals, really extend that goal difference. But problem is some of those teams around us, I believe it was Union Namur, their fixture list is much, much easier than ours to end the season. So we'll have to go ahead and just wait and see how things play out. But yeah, I mean we're pushing for second, but doesn't look like it will happen. We still have a few games left, so who knows what's going to happen. But come established. Guess we are established by now. I'm gonna see if I can request another affiliate. Cannot. So let's get this game against Knock gone. Groeneveld is suspended with yellow card accumulation, so Miersch will come in for him. And other than that, I'm going to play the same lineup as last game. Knudsen's gonna probably come on again, but we'll see how we go. We need to win this game though against Knock. They're right at the bottom, 17th. Awful form. So we need to go out there and win this game. Lauwers over the top towards Tilburgs. He gets it down on his chest, and Ruben Tilburg scores. Can't tell if the referee raised his flag. He did indeed. That's disappointing, but he finally had a half chance there. They have a free kick here. Masons will take it. 36 minutes on the clock, goes over. It's been a really quiet first half from both sides. Not much has happened. Our only chance has been that offsides goal from Tilburg, because that was their first chance. Haller now gets it on the half turn. He will play it out wide towards Mato. De Smoel with a brilliant tackle. Chinty back to De Smoel. Looks in towards Brandt. Brandt to him by now. Has followed, but elects to go out wide towards Lauwers. Lauwers back to Tilburgs. Tilburgs over the top towards Follow. Follows in. Follow hits a hit. Follow puts it in, but the referee has raised his flag once again. It's 2 goals now offsides for Hoogstraten. We're really trying, but it's nothing really. The only time we get real clear-cut chances, it's not panning out for us. And that's halftime. Nothing has happened in this game. Our only 2 highlights have been offsides goals. Their only highlight was that one free kick. So not much has happened. We really need to turn up the pressure here in the second half. And we will start with a highlight. Lauwers easily gives it away. Brochet to Pierre. Banzu. Prodholm. for Vok. Out towards Mato now. De Small will win it back from Mato to Muse. Brilliant play. This is brilliant stuff so far. Tilburg's in by Lowers. Tiki-taka type stuff. It's Lowers. He's going to go towards the by. Looking for Imbibe, but it's deflected and out for a corner kick. Muse, for some reason, will take this corner kick. Whip it in swinger. Headed away. Bront heads towards the middle of the box. Towards Chinty, who blazes the volley over. Starting the second half here on the front foot brilliantly. Toward home to Bonsu. He's got space in front of him, out wide now to Nations. Back to Bonsu, and that's a penalty kick. I think it was Van Duren gave away the penalty kick. Chance for Nook to get themselves in front. And Hoogstraten just stands in the middle, and Nations puts it in the corner. We've been in front really this whole second half to start these first few minutes. Had chances, but they get the penalty kick on a stupid challenge, and they get themselves in front. A lot of work to do. We lose this game, and we're going to pretty much be out of the promotion race. Verheyen to Lowers. Lowers to Boots. Van Duren gives it away to Peters, but Boots wins it right back. Van Duren to Muse. Back to Boots. Under pressure, gets it back towards Van Duren to Mbai now. Follow. Had a man on the run, but decides to go back towards the center backs and reset. Now it's over towards Dismal to Bront. Looks a brilliant ball towards Knutson. Knutson's in. The 16-year-old blazes it in. Viggo Knutson gets his first goal in his senior career. Viggo Knutson does a little cartwheel because he's in the circus and he's living a fever dream. The 16-year-old gets in behind of the Knock defense. Brilliant ball from Bront. Gets in behind. Glitches past the ball, gets it back underneath of him, and smashes it in the back post. Brilliantly done. It's 1-1 now. Knutson will take the free kick just after. Verheyen gets a win on the header, but gets it over. Approaching stoppage time here. Ball's back to the center back, now back to Brochet. For Vok, over the top towards Peters. To Ritter. Prudhomme. Hoogstraten tips it past for a corner kick. I switched to very attacking. Trying to rally the boys up now. Right at the end of the game, we need to win this game. This is a must win against the side all at the bottom. Look in the back stick. Headed up and away. Strauff any further clears. And that's that. Viggo Knutson's goal, his first senior goal, rescues a point for us, but really poor performance from us today. Getting the draw, and that's pretty much going to eliminate us from the promotion spots. We should have won that game. We really should have won. You can see 26 games. We're now 4 points back of Dessel and Union Limor, and that's pretty much going to be that for our promotion hopes. It seems we need a lot to go our way. We need to win those games against those sides, and we've got another game that we should be winning coming up. You can see there Knutson becomes our youngest ever goal scorer. Here we go. Third game of the episode here against Test Sport. Another game with a team towards the relegation zone that we need to be winning. We really squandered a chance against Knock. We've squandered a chance against Copland in the back half of the season, and that's going to really be the difference between promotion and staying in this division. But we got to give ourselves the best chance we can. We're 5 points back over behind Dessel, who's got a extra game played, so we can make up a little ground with Dessel today, but it's not looking too great. Muse did not play good at all the last game, but Groneveld is back from his suspension, yellow card suspension, so he gets back in there. I am going to reward Knutson with his goal with another start here. See if we can get going, see if he can get a little magic to the game today. Vermeil, Laurent, Vermeil gets the goal. 5 minutes in. Really, really poor from us. Hopeful corner, bounced around. And Hoogstraten is lost once again. Look at this. Hoogstraten is just wandering away off the post and in. I mean, it's a good finish from Vermeil, but Hoogstraten has to be in the goal to even make a save, and he's not even doing that. So we're down 1-0 early on. Got a lot to do. Oh, it's gone over Vanaken, and then buys in. He takes the touch wide, but he puts it in, and Ibrahim Mbaye gets us level, his 24th goal of the season. But Wim Hoogstraten gets himself an assist, a goalkeeper assist here in our first season. The third division of Belgium plays a long goal kick over the top, and Vanaken just lets it go over him. Thought Mbaye took that first touch a little wide, but he is able to recover it. Herbots gets caught in no man's land. He's able to just play it in behind, get it in the goal, and we're level 1-1. Kuna now. Out to Kulin. Vermeil. La Rosa now. La Rosa looking to get past this Small, but he's going to give a penalty kick. Another penalty kick. Our discipline is awful defensively this season. Kirkos will take the penalty kick. Hoogstraten cannot make the save. He guessed the right way, but Kenneth Kirkos gets himself a goal and gets Test Sport back in front. 43 minutes on the clock. That's halftime. 2-1 Test Sport. Ibrahim Mbaye got us back level, but challenge from Leonard Deschamel gives Kenneth Kirkes the chance to put them back in front from the spot, and he does so. You've been absolutely awful. Once again, we're in poor form at the moment. Not what we need in the run-in for a promotion spot, but this start of the season, didn't expect to get promoted, and that's what it looks like it's going to end up falling to. We're going to fall just short. By lose it to Van Eyck, Colin, Kirkos. Bronx wins it though. Thought for sure after that ball got through that was a chance for a red card. Follow to Mbaye. It's Mbaye. It's Ibrahim Mbaye once again. We're back level once again. Ibrahim Mbaye gets himself another goal. Follow deflected the clearance to Bront, and Bront plays a strange, audacious first-time ball into space towards Mbaye, but it pays off. The ball over the top. Mbaye, first-time finish, pass for Bolts, and it's back. We're back in at 2-2 now. Verheyen to take the ensuing corner kick now. We headed out back to him. Verheyen up top towards Knudsen. Knudsen to Tilburgs, to Groneveld, to Van Duren, to Groneveld. Center backs are playing with it, top 25 yards from goal. Dismul will take a little bit of space down the line. Probably going to look to tee up Mbaye on the back stick. He will not. He'll look towards Knudsen's, whose initial deflection is blocked, but it's back to Knudsen's. It's in! It's Viggo Knudsen's again! Viggo Knudsen's! You have to question the goalkeeping from Herbots. You have to really question it, but Viggo Knudsen's gets the ball on target. The 16-year-old has 2 goals in 2 games. Brilliant stuff. You can see his initial touch to the box was deflected by Kirkos, but he gets in and he just has a hit. And Herbots, he was eating that popcorn beforehand, taking notes from Hoogstraten from earlier in the season, and just let the ball go right through his hands and get in there. And it's 3-2 just like that. What a turnaround. Tilburg's now to Emmond, who replaced Lowers. Verheyen. Tilburg's now to Bront. Bront looking to Knudsen. Knudsen's going in the box again. Looking for Follow. Follow hits it off the post, but he's offsides. 86 minutes on the clock now. They have a throw in with Vermeil to Kulin. Looking towards Kokelbergs. Off the post, and Michael Orosa puts it in the back of the net after it hits off the post. 86 minutes on the clock, and their back is 3-3 now. Viggo Knudsen. Some space in front of him looking for Strauff. Back to Knudsen. Back to Strauff. He has a hit for no reason, and it's tipped over the bar. We're in the 90th minute, 6 minutes of added time here. Strauss will take the ensuing corner kick. Maybe. Gotta go with some patience. There's some urgency here. Looking to the near post and it's blocked around. It's Knutson, and he blazes it over into the stands. Mbai wins the header to Strauss. Strauss loses it now. We've gone really attacking. I've taken Verheyen off, put Strauss on, and we're at the 3 back. So Groenveld's having to cover a lot of space there on that right-hand side. Van Duren to Emmen. Emmen over the top to Mbai. It's Ibrahim Mbai. Can he do it? He can. Ibrahim Mbai makes it 4-3. 4-3. Ibrahim Mbai gets in and gets himself another goal. Emmen playing the ball over the top. Gets in behind there. Has a hit off the post and in. Brilliant stuff from Ibrahim Mbai. 92 minutes on the clock. It's 4-3. That's the game. That's the game. What a game that is. Ibrahim Mbai getting himself a hat trick, getting the winner in the 92nd minute. Brilliant stuff from Ibrahim Mbai once again, in a fantastic performance. Look at that, 3 goals on 1 XG. But Viggo Knutson as well, getting himself another goal. Stand out performer. Brilliant stuff for him. You can see how he ended there in the bottom left. A very strange formation, but it worked because we got the goal. Ended up getting the win. Very even game, but doesn't matter. We get the win, and it keeps our hopes alive just slightly after today. All right, guys, here we go. Another massive game in today's episode. We're playing against Lochern Tempt, who currently are on 54 points. We're on 52. Dessel, who currently sits in second, is on 55. But this is the game in hand. We win this game, we go actually into second place. So that win in the last game was massive. Some other teams dropped points, but Lochern Tempt is going to be a really tough game. I think Viggo Knutson again deserves the chance to stay in. He's done well to, when he's debutized and played. So he's going to go ahead and stay in. I'm going to pull Bront out. Bront's had a really rough couple games. Done good, done bad, done good, done bad. But we're going to go with this team. It's a big game. It's a big test for Viggo Knutson, but he's had a good couple games. So the 16-year-old will once again get the game. He's going to be a serious part of my plans in next season. By to Tilburgs, to Boots, to Falu, back to Knutson. He will drop it back to Van Duren now. Tilburgs. Tilburgs to Boots, back to Groeneveld, to Tilburgs. We're 8 minutes on the clock here. Tilburgs has been driving to some space, looking for Falu, and he breaks his duck. No, he does not. He's offsides. Falu has gone a few games without a goal. Cannot get breaking the offsides trap here today. De Pilsen to Brom. Alan Tusonogo, brilliant tackle from Van Duren, but back to Carozzo, and it's blocked away. Fantastically done. I don't know who it was. I was on the line to block that challenge, but a brilliant block on the line. Brom will have a free kick here. Oh, what a goal that is. Stan Brem. Fantastic goal. 22 minutes on the clock. Lochern Tempt leads 1-0 after a brilliant free kick. Round the wall. Past Kustermans, off the post and in. Brilliant stuff there from Stan Brem. Lowers to Tilburgs. Back to Lowers. It's still Lowers. He plays it in and he scores. Robin Lowers gets his ninth goal of the season from Ruben Tilburgs, and it brings Hoogstraten level just like that. Didn't have to wait long to get the equalizer. Off the throw-in, a little bit of a set-piece routine from the throw-in. Lowers to Verheyen to Tilburgs. Back to Lowers, who beats his man on the turn and plays it far post from a tight angle. Debye's got to be questioning his positioning, but he doesn't get the save. It's 1-1. And it's going to be 1-1 at the half. Hoogstraten looking temps. Stan with the brilliant free kick. Robin Lowers 9 minutes later getting the goal from the tight angle. It's 1-1. It's a very even game and probably deserved to be 1-1 game at the moment. The Small just gives it right to Sonoga, but it's given back. It's Tilburgs now. To Van Duren to Groeneveld. To Tilburgs. Over the top towards Falu. I don't know if he's onside or not, but he's going to put it in. He's going to be offsides again. I think that's Falu's third or fourth goal offsides in just this game, this episode alone. He cannot stay on sides today. He's having a rough day. And by now. It's still in by. It's still Ibrahim and by. And he looks to whip it with his left foot to that far side, but doesn't quite come off. Stan Brown with another free kick. Koesemans this time gets there and tips it wide. 80th minute now. Diakate on the short corner. Plays it in. It's cleared away from Groeneveld. Myers with the free kick here right at the end of the game. Roten gets the header, but it's over. And that's surely going to be that. 30 seconds left of added time. And that will be that. 1-1. I think it's quite the fair game. Local Temps were slightly the better side, but I think 1-1's a fair result. Our strikers did not play too well, and by Strauff came in for Falu. None of them played well. But Lowers got the goal, brought us level, kept us in the promotion race. It's going to be a close right down the end, but I tell you what, we win a couple of these games against these sides. Really had a good chance, but you can see out of the four sides that are fighting for that spot, that second place spot, decided by 2 points at the moment, but it's going to be close. We got 6 games left. Visa, Leuven's U23s, Heist, Vichard, Henk, and no more. But like I said at the start of the episode, I'm getting to that youth intake, so let's see if we can get there. All right, guys. We clearly have the longest possible youth intake. We've played already 4 games that you guys have already seen. These 2 games, I just played them. You can see we won both of them. Visa, Leuvern. These were games of teams below us. I'm not even going to show the live comms of this game because this video is going to be close to an hour and a half. But I've seen everywhere the range is the 16th, so I'm going to wait till we get to that day. If we don't get it by our youth intake by this heist game, then it'll just be the next episode. But I'll show you the highlights here real quick. You see we won 4-2. You can see the big injury right there, Viggo Knudsen. But if we watch the goals, once it loads up, we got the goals from Knudsen's, Tilburgs, Lowers, and Verheyen. 4-2 win. You can see here, and Bai picks it up to Brandt. Knudsen made the run on that left side, gets his touch in behind, and puts it past Kane on that far post. Next, it was Lowers. Brandt, ball bounced around a while. And you can see Tilburgs here has an audacious hit. His first goal of the season with that one. But then from their corner, not long after that, Mitchell gets it. De Gerrit's deflected around. Lepage has a hit. It went down as a Groeneveld own goal. So that made it 2-1. Then Corrali here gets it on the left side just at the start of the second half. You can see within a minute, Bulau has a hit past Krustermans, and it goes in. Just like that, 2-2 at the half. Had to wait a long, long time to get the winner. 80th or 79th, 80th minute here. Lowers gets a touch off the chest, heads a rifle of a half volley past Kane, and that made it 3-2. And then right here, 84th minute, back stick towards Verheyen. Ruben Verheyen has the header past Kane. 88th minute, made it 4-2. We deserved to win that game, and we did so. Brought picked up the man of the match. So he had a brilliant game, 3 assists for him. And then the Leuvering game, Falu finally got himself a goal, but he also picked up an injury. I'll show you guys the extent of the Newton and Falu injuries, but Falu got a goal, Lowers, and then by Lowers had a good couple games here at the end. But once the goals load up, we'll show them. You see DeSmul plays it over the top, and by DeChinti, he'll take the ball towards the byline, play it all the way across. Follows there to tap it in. After all the offsides goals earlier in the episode, he finally gets himself on the actual score sheet. You can see here, Lowers gets a little bit of space once again himself. Instead of playing inside this time, he absolutely rifles it at the top of the goal, roof of the net. That made it 2-0. 32 minutes on the clock now. Follow has it. And he's going to play it inside to Mbai, who rifles it in. That was 3-0 in the 32nd minute, and that was just about it. Follow picked up an injury. Second half was quite boring. Not much happened. But in terms of injuries, Viggo Knudsen just about done, 12 days to 4 weeks. That could just about be his season done and over with, but we'll see. I did give him the promotion, full promotion to the full senior team. And then Fall Follow, that should be his season done, 5 to 6 weeks. And we've got just about 4+ weeks left. So that's going to be Follow's season pretty much done. Hopefully Knudsen makes his way back soon, but let's see if we can go ahead and get this youth intake. It's supposed to be a golden generation, so that's why I really want to get it in before I leave for vacation to see what's going on. But it just won't come through, man. I'm really, really upset and frustrated by this. Here we go. Here's the youth intake, and I don't know how I feel. I see Ivan Sanchez Jimenez as the real big one. But we'll start at the top here. Vice Willems, goalkeeper, 5'11", not great jumping reach, arrow reach, decent reflexes. 101s is 3. That is awful. He is not going to be good. He's balanced personality, 8 determination. Maybe I can actually, make some money off of him in the down long term, but we'll see. Jurgen Leferink, center back, natural center back, can play in the midfield as well, which is nice. Low strength, low marking. He's just not that good. If I play him in ball winning midfielder, 6'2", no pay. Physicals are awful. Teamwork, work rate, technique, leadership. He's a bit of a leader, but that's about it. Maybe he can lead the kitchen line, but that's about it, man. Nothing else really at all from him. Not impressed at all from Jurgen. Joseph Baba, attacking midfielder, can play striker. He at least looks decent. Looks like he could turn into something. Ghanaian, Belgian, dual national, 5'10", right-footed. Pace, his physicals are really rough. But 12 finishing, 14 first touch. Off the ball is 8, techniques 14, determinations 5, which is not great. Concentrations 5. Not great, but again, it's just third division. This is why I said in a couple episodes ago why you have to really be careful with what it says here when you're lower down, because it's just nothing special. Sam Verhagen, center back, 16 balance, 14 natural fitness, not a lot of strength, 15 tackling, which I like. We'll have to see how he develops, but he's 6 foot, okay jumping reach. He at least is probably the best of them all so far, but still not great from him. Akwasi to go, Ghanaian Belgium once again, right back, right footed, has absolutely zero pace. He's 6'1", 8 jumping reach. I'll probably play him at center back. Even still, he's not fantastic, but he's honestly not awful. He to go and Verhagen are some of the better players so far. Reda Badal can play right down the spine, CDMs, center back and center mid. Good balance, jumping reach, natural fitness, teamwork, work rate, tackling techniques, not bad. But other than that, It's just nothing special. No strength for center back. Can't play there. Six passings is not good enough. Again, he's 15. He's Moroccan. See how he develops in a couple years, but so far, really, really disappointed. This guy is the guy so far based on the stats I was looking at early on, and he's probably one of the better players. Left wing, attacking left midfielder, 16 flair, 13 leadership. Unambitious though, that kills him. Right away, that kills him. Um, Disappointing. I'm really disappointed. How about some of these guys? Bass versus Schoch, play left back, not good. Leandro Barrett, good natural fitness, good pace, some good pace stuff about him, but nothing really, really disappointing youth intake. I knew it wasn't going to be good. I had to hold my hopes, but that's gonna be the end of the episode as well. We're gonna end it there. So this is saying that Ivan Sanchez Jimenez probably has some good potential. That's why he's up there. So we'll see how his pros cons come out to be. See what his heading, unambitious, consistency, but flair could improve a lot. Speed, versatility. So we'll see how these guys turn out. At the end, um, it is what it is. We'll see how things turn out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully, you guys stayed around. Thank you so much for staying around for this long episode. I really appreciate it from you guys. Um, the normal videos will be back. I got one European season preview coming up. Working on the research for that. Third kits will come out as well. And some other ones that kind of got in the works. So won't just be FM for once I get back from break. But longer episode here. Highlight of the episode or of the youth intake: Ivan Sanchez Jimenez, Spanish and Belgian dual national. So we'll see how these guys turn out in the long run. A couple injuries, couple wins. Or somehow, if we would have picked up win against Larkin Temps, win against Nook, win against Dessel, we would be prime position to get promotion. But it doesn't turn out that way. But thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Thank you guys.